Hi, I'm Matthew Jager with Satellite Industries, and today we're going to assemble the newly redesigned Aspen. All right, let's get started. So a very useful tool when assembling restrooms is an assembly stand. This stand can be used for both our standard and our wheelchair accessible restrooms. When it's like this, it works great for our standard. When you flip it like this, it works for our wheelchair accessible. For this restroom, we're going to leave it like this. Now if you're out in the field and you do not happen to have one of these on hand, you can simply take the tank and flip it on its side like this and use this to set the back on. So the first step is we're going to put the back on this. And now we're going to rivet the sides to the back. When assembling the sides, we're going to use rivet number 30 with backer washer 315. One thing to remember when attaching the sides, that the big tab overlaps the little tab. We're going to start with the bottom three, and then we're going to do the top three. So on this side, the back is going to overlap the side. In this next step, we're going to attach our sides to our base. When doing so, we want to make sure that we line our center hole up with our center marker on the back of the base. We also want to make sure that our sides are touching these tabs on each side. We're going to start with the middle one, and then we're going to leg in the side and then the sides down there. We're going to be using our 7/16 nuts driver with our leg bolts. Now that we've got our sides attached to the base, I'm going to finish by riveting off these two and those two. To do so, I'm going to have my assistant on the inside hold the backer washers while I rivet from this side. For this next step, we're going to put the roof on the sides, and when doing so, we are going to have our assistant on the inside holding our backer washers 315 while I use the same rivets 30. Now that we have the sides, roof, and base assembled, it's time to install our tank. Before installing the tank, we're going to put our seat on there, and in doing so, you want to take a flathead screwdriver and gently pop these tabs open so you don't break off this little black tab. Once you have it open, simply place it in here, drop your screws through the hole, and then just gently hand tighten it until it's firm. With our tank installed, we're going to now leg it into the sides. Before doing so, we're going to mark out our dimples. Right here, right here, right here, 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 and here. Using our 7/16 legs and our 7/16 nut driver, we're going to start by legging in this one, and then work our way around the unit. The next step is to transfer drill out the holes for the urinal and the paper guard. To do so, we're going to transfer drill this one, and we're going to use our 1/4 inch drill bit. For the paper guard, we're going to mark out this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we'll drill those with the same 1/4 inch drill bit. Now that we've transfer drilled all the holes for the urinal and the paper guard, we're going to use the rivet 22543 with the backer washer 315 to install them. I'm going to use the rivet from the outside and the backer washer on the inside. Now that we got the paper guard installed, we're going to take our spindle, give it a little stretch, come in from the back side, lock it into place. Now that we have the urinal and the paper guard installed, we're going to install our vent pipe and shelf. Before installing the vent pipe, slide your shelf on about halfway down, Then we're going to slide the vent pipe in, secure the vent pipe, and then set the height of our shelf. With our vent pipe installed and seated down into the tank, we're going to use our screw 18098 to secure the vent pipe to the tank. Now that we have the vent pipe secured, we're going to set the height of our shelf. The height of our shelf should be 40 inches from the tank. Now that we're good on height, we're going to drill out 2 of these with a number 10 drill bit, and then we're going to rivet it in with rivet number 22604. Before we attach the door to the unit, we're going to install the grab handle, the coat hook, and the latch. For the grab handle and the coat hook, we're going to use our number 10 drill bit, and we're going to drill out, and then we're going to use those same expanding rivets, 22604, to install the grab handle and the coat hook. For installing the latch, we're going to use our long bolt with our large washer on the outside, small washer and nut on the inside. Now that we have our door assembly put together, it's time to attach the door assembly to the unit. So we're going to simply tuck it in underneath the roof. Make sure that each side overlaps the door. And we're going to start by riveting our sides to the door using rivets 427. To finish the installation of the door, I'm going to leg in the bottom. I'm going to start with these 2, these 3, then I'm going to remove the shipping screws, open the door, and put in the last leg bolt. Thank you for watching today's video on the Aspen. For more information, please reach out to us at silentindustries.com or 1-800-883-1123. Thank you, and have a nice day.